numerous times.
Could you do me a favour? Just put me an hour on Job Logic so I can get this barnet cut today. Just put me a job to cut me.
Change the rad.
That's wrong.
What?
Just I said it was. He empties in the band. He empties it every night because he sleeps in his bedroom with them. Because he's. You've done well, Aggie. Joe. What you'll start seeing now, guys, is this. Can't say again. Within this morning. Right, morning, guys. So it is spinning around in the office day. What day is it today, Dale?
Thursday.
Yes, it is, lad. And we have got the camera out on the little stand. So it's just me and Dale in this morning. Let's adjust that there. Dale will be installing accounts. Luke's driving around in a free van, which is a bonus, isn't it?
Yes.
Matt and George are at college, which is crap, so the pressure is on today, mate. What, enlighten me, Dale, what are we on with today?
So we're gonna...
Dale for president!
We're going to be fitting 2 new radiators and altering the coal feed at one of our properties. Luke's going to be conducting that way. Nathan here is going to kindly install a shower, which has been long awaited for the last few weeks, as the client unfortunately purchased the incorrect one numerous times.
Could you do me a favour? Just put me an hour on Job Logic so I can get this barnet cut today. Just put me a job up to cut me.
Yeah, you need 3 hours for that.
What do you mean? It's not even that bad. I look Italian though, don't I? I think you look Polish.
Me?
You do? You are, aren't you?
I'll take it, I know that. I'll take it.
Right, guys, so I am now out the office. It's 11:15, a little bit longer than anticipated, but nevertheless, I've got a lot of boxes ticked this morning. Sent a lot of emails, bits out that I need to the office staff, to some of our clients and stuff as well. So I feel like I've got a clean slate again now. I can focus on not being in the office doing what I need to do there. It's all put to bed. I can literally now go and do my job. So it works really, really well. The way we run the system, like I say, is when I'm in the office needed for quotes, X, Y and Z, executive decisions and stuff, I am there. But now that is all done, put to bed, I've given the reins back to the office so they can sort their bits out. I am now an engineer, which I love most. So again, I'll get in the van, check what jobs I need to get done. So I've got 2 or 3 jobs to do today. We use a system called Job Logic, like I say. So just click on my job. I'm outside now. I've clicked and accepted it, stating I'm on site. I've got a shower valve to change now. The great stuff about this software is, as soon as I click that I'm on site, it is literally the meter's ticking. So we're on site, you know, and the office can see where I am, what's going on. Then when I'm done, I'll click out of the job so we can charge for that time period that I've done. I'll update all my notes with photographic evidence. Sorry about that, I got a bit fingered there. And it just works well. It's transparent for the business, you know. Our clients, if they need to, they can see the report of what we've done, where we've been, how long I was on site, X, Y and Z, you know. It's all about offering a premium service and being transparent for your clients, so all's good. Again, the phases are a little bit more. We still have the banter on that, you know, he's got to do, because a bit of banter, a bit of work, it goes well. But a couple of lads off, like I say, Matt's at college doing his gas, George is at college, Luke's on a bathroom suite now, so I'm going to get this one done. I'll go ahead, help and head Luke off, and then I'm hoping today I can squeeze a little bit of time to get this banff cut, because it's looking a little bit long, but needs must. We are busy, we're a van down, but thanks George again. I'll give a big shout out, mate, the apprentice of the company. It just goes to show, doesn't it? You know, he's an apprentice. He could have gone home last night, still getting paid his wage, not bothered. But he says to me, look, you can borrow my granddad's van. And I thought, do you know what? That just shows you the type of company we are. Such a strong team ethos. It's great, the full team. We all treat it like it's our own, but that's how I want it to be. We give everyone enough responsibility to feel it's their own, let it do what they need to be, you know. And I believe the business is going to flourish because of that, because I don't want to rule with an iron fist. I may be the director of Caprana Plumbing and Heating, but I don't want to rule with an iron fist. I don't agree with it. I believe that if you let people do what they need to do, they're going to flourish it, because they're left to do their own devices, obviously in certain circumstances, you know, but they respect us more because they can do what they need to do. You know, we aren't down the foot like, where are you, what are you doing, how long are you going to be It's like, there's your jobs, crack on, let us know what you've done. If you need help, let us know. So yeah, it works for us. So a little bit of a boring vlog there, but nevertheless, I'm going to get in here now. I'll get some footage of the shower valve. This has been a bit of a nightmare. I think it's our 3rd visit because it's been the wrong shower every time, but hey yo, let's go.
Right, so it is Thursday morning. I've been in the office for a few hours now, just doing some of the YouTube bits, editing some bits for Nath, and down at my first job now, and I'll show you what we are doing today. I've just put them in. That was with that goes on there perfectly, and the 22 on there. And you can nip them bleeds up without marking, and easily. Lovely. Right, so I just cracked on this morning. Rad's off, pipes been altered there, flex is on for the toilet there, the sink's all in, all the waste's been altered, pipes have been altered, sink's in there, all back up and running, lovely stuff. We'll get a seal around that in a bit. Now, little top tip for any apprentices out there, so I'm going to go make up the rads in a minute, but I will literally need two things. 17mm spanner, now that will get onto your tails, so either the open end or the ring end will get onto your tail pieces, 90% of your tail pieces that'll get onto, and then 22mm spanner, that's going to get onto your bleeds and your blanking nuts at the top of the radiator perfectly. So literally with them two spanners I can make up the rads knowing that they are perfect and they are good to go. 17 and 22mm ring spanners, that is all you will need. So I know most of you will probably know about them, but for some apprentices just starting, that might be handy. Apprentices tend to make up rads a lot of the time, so get yourself one of them and you'll be good to go.
So this is me next job. This shower's in a million bits and we'll get this fitted again. Shoe covers, again disposable all the time. So this is the fending article that is coming out, and the issue with this is it's snapped there. The cartridge is knackered inside. We did try finding and sourcing a cartridge but just couldn't do it, so I'm going to take that off, use the same fixings. It's 150 centres, shouldn't be too bad. Obviously renew all that, but we're going to leave that shower hold on because the client's requested, so we can just use it. Like I say, we can see it's a nice shower. Shame we've got to pull it out, but there's not a lot we can do with it. Just making sure the projection of the head is correct as well, because this one's a pre-made one, but the one we've got we can cut down to what size we need. So this is me, just a quick little time lapse, just getting the old unit stripped out again. Nipexes all the time, so get that out nice and steady. So little tip here, I needed to change the nuts and olives because the ones were quite scaled up because we live in a high calcium area in Hull. So again, I'm not using nuts, so if I just worm it off nice and steady, I can pull it off in a one like that. As long as I apply a little bit of paste there, be fine for the new ones to go on, and I'm hoping the holes will marry up. So just offering up the new valve now to make sure this is going to work. Bear with my camera and trying to do it with one hand there. So luckily for me, even the holes line up, look at that. So I'll be happy with that one. Ugh. But yeah, I'll get this took off now. I can get it pasted up. Need to take that off, I'll have to fill the holes in, and then I'll put the new riser rail up there as well. Again, flat face Nipexes, I can't stress. I've got loads of pairs of Nipexes, but things like this, you can see on polished chrome especially, it just grabs the nut, doesn't damage it, tightens up nice, and plenty of leverage. These are the 300s, these I believe, but again, plenty of leverage, so it's easy just to tighten up your fittings up. So I'll pop downstairs now, get the water turned on. When I turn the water on in these scenarios, I just like to, like I said, the stop start's fault there, but I just like to crack it slowly and listen for the flow of water, so you'll be able to hear that. But it's still waiting. At this stage, I was just a little bit cautious that something was passing upstairs, and I had a feeling that the shower valve wasn't, well, I can't say not working, but was still running water. So obviously I've just left it on not even quarter turn, popped upstairs, and you can see here water's running out of there. Again, for that valve, I'd have thought naturally that, I don't know actually, yeah, I'd have thought that being down would have been off, but anyway, so I've got the valve on now, all made up. Now again, these joints, they're only using like plastic or rubber olives on that, and you don't even need to tighten them up that tight, you know. They're not holding no pressure on these. They are literally coming up the shower head or the shower hose, so may have a bar and a half of pressure coming through the shower, but we just obviously drop that in. Now this was a bit tedious one-handed, so you'll see I've had to disconnect it here to be able to do it with two hands, so I just have to pop the camera down. It's this little black one here, I just couldn't get it in, so I had to take it off and force it on, because it was just like literally the exact same pipe, but I managed to just stretch it over, so you'll see when I spin the camera on now. Little bit of toying it on, and there she's on. Simple concept really as well. Obviously it's just a rubber olive that, and literally just push it in and tighten it up, and then it creates a seal. Again, there's no pressure there, once you turn that valve on, literally it's running out the shower head or it's running out the shower hose, so no pressure there at all. So obviously this is my diverter valve, which will divert from the head or to the riser, and these are just plastic olives, so but they drop on nice and smooth. So what I need to do now is get a level from the van. I need to disconnect that up there, get a level from the van, should I say, and then what I'm going to have to do is them two holes there, we're going to have to with them obviously do something in them because they've drilled straight through the centre with a towel. I don't really like using power tools on jobs like this. When I say power tools, I use drills but not impact drivers in these scenarios because again it's quite a high-end job, so I like to make sure everything is done properly. And there's no need to rush in these situations. Do you know, we're delivering a premium service to our clients and doing a proper job, so again it can take a little bit of time, but we're making sure that the job is done correctly. So obviously I've just had to drop the camera so I can get that one off because I didn't want to unscrew it and then it fall off. Here I am. So I've got two nasty holes there, I will be honest, but all I'm going to do there is I'll pull the plugs out and I can get them filled in. So you'll see up here I've put a mark, I've marked where the old riser, where the old head was, should I say, the level, so when I put that onto there now, that is going to be right, so I can literally get my X dimension where my thumb is there, I mark that up, and then literally I can get that cut down. Fortunate for us as well, the new shower valve did actually go back in the exact same position, so the screws that were supplied are the screws used, and the reason being, you'll see once I've nipped this one in, they're a round head screw, not a flat face screw. The screws I've got in the van are like a bronzy colour, so it has stood out like a sore thumb. So I'll be honest, on a lot of things I don't tend to use the screws supplied because they're a load of rubbish, but in scenarios like this, especially when on show, I do believe that they need to be used. So you see there, the nice little finish, can zoom in a little, focusing not the best, but it just gives that little finish, and again, making so much go into level because OCD prevails.
Get this shower fitted now, so
So I just got off the phone to the office, just letting them know how the job is going. Now I need to get outside and cut this riser down now, which I'll drop into there, and I can get that fixed up in there.
Pulls me out of any sticky situations. So you always cut these with a hacksaw, these stainless steel tubes, but I don't see the point. What I do now, the rigid pipe slice should adjust nicely. Again, once it's set up, you can see there what happens. So all I do is I tighten up a little bit, twist, turn, twist, turn, and every time I'm doing that, you'll see there. So as I twist that, it literally cuts the pipe nicely, and I keep going. So I've got a cut, and I've got a nice cut deburr. I'll just deburr that little bit in there. You can see now it's a nice cut. So again, that bit of kit there, I think that goes up to 65mm. So any commercial jobs will do as well. I'll reach for this. Class bit of kit.
So I've cut that outside, you'll see using the pipe cutter, went really well. So just making sure this gets levelled, and I'll whip up my tracer pencil in a minute once I've got that somewhere. Mark a little circle, then I can get that set up ready to go to get the fixing on that. It wants to be a good decent fixing as well. The riser kit isn't on that, but it wants to be a good fixing because the weight of the head, especially when it's full of water, will be a little bit more weight. But the only annoying thing about these showers for the price you pay, can you see? Obviously it stands off the wall incorrectly, so up there, what I'm going to have to do there, mark it there and cut it down to make it work. OCD kicks in, but I want everything to be level. Fortunately, you can get an adjustable pipe cut on these as well. Instead of using a hacksaw and getting a rough cut, gives a nice cut. Right, so you need to feel that. Again, usually I've got my hole with hand and everything else, but because I'm in the shower tray, the mastic is done whenever, you know, nothing's wet. I'm just going to do it straight. I'll let the dust off in the tray, I'll be honest with you, because I'll give it a nice rinse down and slow down when I'm done. I was cautious, I'll be honest with you, before, hopefully the pipes don't come off above, but either thought the bathroom tray usually comes from the bottom because it's just real coiled above. So again, your hit zone, I don't believe I was in a hit zone. And you can see now that I've cut that down, how level that is with the back plate that I've fitted, and it looks absolutely spot on, should I say. So I'm happy with that one. I can get these nipped up with my nip X's, but it's starting to take shape now. Just a bit of time, courtesy in the job, and you'll achieve the result for the client. And you can see it's level with the door, level with the tile outline, so it looks good. So now I've got the full unit working. I'm going to get it turned on, test it. I'll test the hot water, test the thermostatic. Give it all a good swirl down. You can see all the dust coming off there now, so it's just clean it up nicely, really. So again, people might say Like you put dust sheet, won't use a hoover, blah blah blah. I've got shoe covers on the shower tray. Nothing's getting dropped, everything's fine. I just clean it all the way down the trap. Once it gets caught in the trap, I'll just lift the trap out and then just pour it literally outside. It's easier doing that than trying to suck it up because the dead water in the shower. So the big thing here is I've used the CT1 snag eliminator. This is the best stuff in my eyes, the best market on the air, absolute out there anywhere in the UK. It does what it says it does, and again, it's good, long-lasting stuff. Doesn't mould, will last forever. So I'll pop this in, just literally smooth it over with my stand knife to get that fine finish. And you'll see here, you can't even really tell where the hose was. Just gives the premium finish to our client. Right, so I'm out of there. Don't think I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm gutted, I'll be honest, but that's part of the buy. I'm going to head into see Luke now, see what's going on here. See how he's getting on, give him a drag out for an hour. Then I've got to go on to our commercial site, so I've had a little slight alteration with the jobs. We've got bathroom we're finishing off, we've got the floor we're due down, so I'm going to go meet him, get that sorted out again. But yeah, see if we can have a little bit of banter with Luke, see if he's up for it or if he's stressed. So let's go. He's in George's granddad's van, we'll see if we can get it. So
Just want to change this rad.
Happy days, nice one, rad's changed there.
And this is all
She's
done.
done. Done well, yeah. I'm going to let you take a little bit of lead in this and fill us in on what you've done.
I've already told them.
Tell me now, because I'm here now.
Oh, for God's sake. Change the rad.
That's wrong.
Why?
Just I said it was. See the banter starting to flow. Told them to be ready for the banter.
Prick. Basin in.
Yeah.
That's no waste. That's all connected.
And that is a nice tidy job. Look at that. That looks mint. That bottle chop's real small.
Yeah, no. Cheeky little one.
Like that.
No toilet in. FlexPan connector. Altered the pipe from the right to the left.
Yep.
And
Sinks
then
is
the
back to up.
customer is going to patch that little bit in.
And if you remember, this was one where we got called out a few weeks ago. It was on YouTube. Remember?
This was the little gas
Luke
leak.
might have put a little bit in the video earlier, but again, it's my tour of George's granddad's van, and that is a big shout out to George's granddad. Go on, Cole. So again, looking at this, it does the job. Once on it for Luke, it's got a couple little dints here and there. Not a problem. Backlight, wheel, side door, front seat. We've got a wheel there with a wing mirror, Peugeot sign. Does job, doesn't it, Luke?
Central locking works, so it's better than Matty's van.
Central locking, but what I'm going to do this weekend is I'm going to smash the windscreen and break into the back. To be fair though, who wants D-Walt? Just so you would warn them.
My tools will be in there
He
this weekend.
He empties it every night because he sleeps in his bedroom with them because he's that sad. No, you're dedicated to the cause, aren't you?
Someone's got to be.
So yeah, respect to Cole here, appreciate that. George's granddad and that team Ethos at Caprani. George, he's the young lad like I said earlier, but he went above and beyond there and said, leave it with me, Nathy, I'll sort it. Luke was having none of it, but what do you think, guys? Buy it for Luke.
Shall we not?
He was fuming yesterday because Matty had his life said basically, we're going to buy the figure for him, buy the van for him, but hey ho. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get this RD Lycos serviced, get this opened up, see what's going on inside. Where have they gone? I had some headphones. But this is it, you have to be quick at reactions in this game. I'm just about to get my tools out, take the boiler apart, phone calls come, floor was nearly on site, so I'm going to head there now. Luke's capable of getting that finished up again. He's had a schedule, I think he looked at needed a few more hours for that, so that's always bonus when the team gets complete a little bit earlier. So we'll assess his diary, well I won't assess his diary, the office will assess his diary a little bit, and then I think he's going to head up to site with me, and we can get these a little bit bottomed out. But yeah, it's nice to see his Vito Pro Pack tool bag, the one that I've got, you know. Lead by example, I say, so I see some. And that's me done. Night over with, at big fun with the kids. They're all going mental, but no one's here, so it's good. So we can just chill out with a bit of food, relax with the kids now. Yeah, didn't get a chance to get my hair cut, but I will get it done tomorrow, all being well. But again, I've got a busy day. So again, as always, guys, thanks for watching. This is real life. Day at graft up early, on the tools all day, and with the family on the night doing what we do, what's right. So thanks for support, guys. As always, I will catch you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to get Luke to put something about here or there, some little thing. But again, respect. Cheers, guys. Boom.